Welcome back for some more car listers. In the last video, we just already talked about for all cars in Forza Motorsport and for some sort of a local website. And where today in this video, we're going to be talking about for all cars and not exactly, this is the Gran Turismo Sport car list as of November 13, 2020. And unfortunately, that wasn't going to be the last thing as that doesn't completely update instead of Tesla. So we're starting from Abarth to Zagato, as we know that we're going to be talking about all cars of Gran Turismo Sport in the list of every cars from A to Z, and even such as the category as N100, Group 3, Group 4, Group 1, Group X, and especially Group 2 for N100 as well. And so not all the way to N1000 to 800, 700, 650, 600, or probably the Group X as well, and not the Group B as well. Now we're going to be talking about all the cars, so let's start in Aberth as place as well. So starting with that car, we're going to be saying without further ado, let's just probably do this. Starting in Abarth 1500 Biposto Bitoli B.A.T1. Another one was Abarth 500 Alfa Romeo 4C GT3 and GT4, and the launch edition is probably the 4C. Another Alfa Romeo Giulia TZ2 Carlozetta da Zagato CN. This is the Group X. The car is probably to do so. This is the Mito that I just completely set it on for the lap time as well. Set my non-fastest as well. And this is the Alfa Romeo 4C GT3 road car. This is the Alpine A110 in 1600S. A110 Premiere Edition Alpine Vision Gran Turismo and 2017 version. The race mode is the Alpine Vision Gran Turismo, and this is the Amuse S2000 GT1 Turbo. Could be the Honda S2000 itself. Now next is we're going to be using an Aston Martin's as well. DP100 Vision Gran Turismo, which is the Group X. Aston Martin Vulcan, which is another Group X, such as the most banned vehicle like this one. The Aston Martin DB11 is the N600. The Aston Martin DB3S C number 1 is Group X as well. I'm probably sure that I wasn't right. This is the GBR9. The DBR9 is the GT1, such as the Group 3 member of this thing. The 177 is the N800. The V12 Vintage GT3 is the Group 3 itself. The V8 Vintage S, probably the GT3 is slower than the DBR9. So, the V8 Vintage S is the N400. The Vintage GT4 is probably whatever we're doing this. Wait, that I just probably already saw must be everything at the Audis as well. The e-tron Vision Gran Turismo is in Group X. The Group 1 must be the Audi R18 TDI, and for something for the LM as the Group 1. The R8 LMS Sports WRT changes it as well, so I'm probably not pretty sure. This is the Group 3 itself for the old racing version as well. This is always new. The Audi Sport Quattro S1 Pike Speed is going to be for the Group B rally. The Alpine, I'm probably nothing that we're just gonna be probably to say. The Audi Vision Gran Turismo could be in Group number 1. So the Audi R8 4.2 FSI R-Tronic is N400. The Audi TT Cup is in GT4. The TT Coupe 3.2 Quattro N200, and the N300 is the TTS Coupe. Next up, we got everything on the BMWs, and I'm not sure that we're going to be recording it for all the way throughout for 15 minutes of this thing. The BMW i3, which is N200, and N300 was the BMW M3 Coupe, all the way to N400 as well. The Group 3 could be for the sport like this thing is the M3 GT3, the M3 Sport Evolution, N200, and 400 is the M4 Coupe, the GT4 is the M4 himself, the safety car, which is the M4, which is going to be only for Group X as well. The M6 GT3 is going to be probably for the Group 3 themselves as well. BMW Vision Gran Turismo Homage for Group X. The Z4 GT3, the Z4 GT3, I'm probably sure I wasn't right. The BMW Z8. We got 3 Bugattis, the Vision Gran Turismo, the Group 4 himself, and the Veyron. And we got most every Chevrolet cars as well. Camaro Super Sport Chaparral 2X Vision Gran Turismo, this is Group X for probably this car, and another one for just as well. Camaro Z28 is the N300. The ZL1 1LE package is the N700. The Corvette C7 GT3 and the road car itself is the N500 or the Group 3 himself. The Group 4 is the Corvette C7. And probably the N500 should be the C7 Stingray. And the convertible as the N300. Stingray Racer concept is the Group X. Another one is the Corvette Stingray C2 Sport Coupe as well. And I'm probably that we're gonna be next to do this is Citroen. It's probably 4 of them. The DS3 racing vehicle is the N200. The GT4, it must be the Group 4 GT by Citroen. It must be for some sort of a road car, N500. And looks like I'm not gonna be doing this for just only one thing. We have 1 and 2 Citroen cars as well. 4 Citroens, I mean 3 Citroen Vision Gran Turismo or some sort of a road cars as well. So we have 2 Daihatsus, and we just already say for the N100, the Daihatsu Copen Active Top, Daihatsu Corpen RJ Vision Gran Turismo is gonna be in group number X as well. So there must be 2 Daihatsus. We have Honda and Toyota SF19 Super Formula by Dallara. 2 manufacturers as Honda and Toyota, Group X as well. Di Tommaso Panta, I'm probably Di Tommaso Pantera is gonna be N300. And we got the Dodge cars. We have the Dodge Charger RT N400, the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat N700. The safety car is a police cruiser for the Group X SRT Tomahawk R. The Tomahawk GTS-R Vision Gran Turismo is the Group S. I'm probably sure that the SRT Tomahawk S street version of the Vision Gran Turismo is only on Group X. The Group 1 car version is the Tomahawk Vision Gran Turismo GT1, and one of the most fastest lap and most dominating lap is for the Group X, the SRT Tomahawk X Vision Gran Turismo. That is one of the most fastest cars and fastest lap ever cars for the entire game series since Gran Turismo 6. The Dodge Super B and the Viper GT4 GTS, and not the GTS-R for the such as 90s for the N600 and 500 as well. The Dodge Viper SRT Coupe, the GT3R. The SRT GT3R is probably for something like nothing new was absolutely happened in the past that I just pretty saw. And then we'll move on to Ferraris as being removed from driving empire. So looks like this is the 250 GP. I'm probably sure. This is the 250 GT Berlinetta Passo Corta CN 2521. It is the N300, the 250 GTO CN, the 3729 GT, Ferrari 330 P4, Ferrari 365 GT B4, the 458 Italia, the GT4 and the GT3 version is probably going to be right over here, so not somewhere out here, and just not a little bit. This is the 512BB, this is the N400 for such as pretty matches well. Ferrari Dino 246 GT N200. The Enzo Ferrari should be the N700, and 500 is Ferrari F40, Ferrari F50. It must be the same version of this for the N500 series. The N400 goes to the Ferrari GTO. The LaFerrari is going to be the part of the N1000 series. Next is we have two Fiats. The Fiat 500 1.2 V8 long Super Sport, it must be the 2 N100 itself. The Fiat 500F, we have one Fittipaldi Motors, is for the Fittipaldi EF7 Vision Gran Turismo by Pininfarina, is the Group X itself. So we got a lot of Fords, and probably it's not doing like this thing. Starting in for the F-150 SVT Raptor, the Group B rally car, the Ford Focus ST, the Ford GT, the GT17, the LM spec of this version for the test car. I'm not sure. This is the number 17 car, and this is the GT40 Mark 1. The Mark IV race car is absolutely for the Group X. The Mustang GT3 and GT4 onto this group category. The Mustang Group B rally car. The premium fastback is N400. The road car is N500. The match one is N300. I think that's all the Fords we got here. We got 5 Gran Turismo, which is actually a Lotus F1 500T-A. Everything is probably Group X as well. Gran Turismo Racing Kart 125 Shifter, the X2014 Junior, X2014 Standard, X2019 Competition. The greedy Fugu Z is the N300 itself, that we don't know this car what at all for trying to do this, because I'm probably not sure. That must be 2 left. GT Reward SEMA, Chris Horsum Concepts, N700. The Match 40 is probably the Mustang, like the N800 itself. And before we're gonna be continuing this video, it will cost for over 20 to 30 minutes of this video. We have a couple of Hondas over here and less of the Hyundais, Infiniti and Jaguars as well. This is some sort of a little bit of one like this thing. I don't want to talk about this, but Honda Beat is N100, Civic Type REK, the FK2 is the N300. I think this is probably for the NSX GT500, such as the part of the Group 2 is the Epson NSX. The Honda Fit Hybrid is the N100. Honda Project 2 and 4, powered by RC12213V, is the Group X as well. Honda Sports Vision Gran Turismo, Honda Integra Type R, DC2 is the N200. The Honda NSX is the N600. We probably already know. Or some sort of the Acura NSX made in the United States. This is Japan anyways. The Honda NSX GT3 and GT4 are probably on this group as anyways. The rally car is probably the NSX itself, it's Group B. The Honda NSX Type R is the N300, and not pretty powerful, and probably not pretty powerful as well. Next one is the Raybrig NSX Concept GT is the Group 2. The ST1000 and 200. The N100 is the X660. The S800 is the part of the N100 series. Genesis Coupe 3.8 track is the Hyundai GT3 and GT4. Genesis Group B Rally, and one over here is the Hyundai N25 Vision Gran Turismo and the Infiniti Concept Vision Gran Turismo. And we got some sort of Jaguars as the D-Type as Group X, the E-Type Coupe, the F-Type GT3 GT4, the F-Type R Coupe, the Jaguar Vision Gran Turismo Coupe, the XJ13, the XJR9 is for the part of the Group C vehicles as well. The KTM is the Crossbow, R is the N300. So we got a bunch of Lamborghinis is the Huracan GT3, Aventador LP 700-4, N700, the N800, the LP 750-4 Super Veloce. The N500 is the Countach 25th anniversary, the Countach LP400, the Diablo GT, Lamborghini Huracan GT4, and another Huracan LP610-4, Lamborghini Miura P400, Bertone prototype CN0706. And the last one, there is no Centenario because the N800 is probably the Veneno. And we got two Lancias. Over here is the Lancia Delta, HF Integra Evoluzione, the Lancia Stratos. And probably we just got a little bit amount of Lexus as well. The Lexus AU Tom's RCF is part of the Group 2. LC500 is the N500. Lexus LF-LC GT Vision Gran Turismo is only for such as Group X. The Petronas Tom's SC430 is part of the Group 2. The RCF itself is the N500. The RCF GT4 GT3. The email for a racing is probably for between of these two GT3 RCFs. And we got one Maserati Gran Turismo S is the N400. And we got a little bit amount of Mazdas as well. This is the Atenza GT3 and GT Road Car, and the GT4 of this version. Atenza Sedan XDL Package N200. Mazda Demio XD Touring, the Unos Roadster NA Special Package, the LM55 Gran Turismo is part of the Group X, and the Group 1 is for only collaboration. The 787B is also the Group B, or I'm sorry, this is the Group C anyways for the 787B. The Mazda Roadster SD, the Roadster Touring Car, RX 500, the RX 7 GT-X FC, the Spirit Type R, the Spirit R Type A, the RX Vision GT3 concept is the GT3, the 650S Coupe, which is McLaren, the GT4 and the GT3 McLaren F1 GTR, and looks like the Ultimate Vision Gran Turismo must be the McLaren Solaris. That must be almost a little bit the MP412C and the P1 GTR. And looks like we got Mercedes-Benz without saying for such as much categories as well. So we got the Mercedes 300 SEL 6.8 AMG. What year is this? This is not pretty sure. Mercedes-Benz A45 AMG for Matic. And this is the Formula 1 is for the AMG F1 W08 EQ Power, another Mercedes, which is the color variation as well. The AMG GTS, the road safety car, is the Group X, and probably the AMG THTP Motorsport. This is the Mercedes AMG GT3, the AMG Vision Gran Turismo, also like this thing, and the Racing Series is the Group X also. Another Group C car is the Sauber Mercedes C9, the SLR McLaren, and I wasn't gonna be pretty that we just say something is a part of Gran Turismo 7 as well. The SLS AMG, the SLS AMG GT4 and GT3, and we just gonna be going down to Mini Cooper. There are two Mini Cooper S's over here, and there is one Mini Clubman Vision Gran Turismo, which is the Group X, and I'm not sure that wasn't going to be making this video pretty enough. This video was going to be over 30 minutes long, and we got for a bunch of Mitsubishis as well. The Concept XR PHEV Evolution Vision Gran Turismo. This is not Brazil Pains like this thing as well, and probably another one is the Mitsubishi GTO Twin Turbo Lancer Evolution Final Edition, the GT3, the GT4, the Group B rally cars, as we got for the final edition as well. The road car is the N500. So, and finally the Lancer 4 GSR, the N300 itself. And we got a lot of Nissans we got here. 180ASX Type X, the Fairlady Z300ZX Twin Turbo 2-seater Z32, the Fairlady Z Vision S Z33, the GTR GT4, the GTR Rally Nismo as well. So this is the LM Nismo, part of the Group 1, and the Nismo GT3 and 24 Suzuki Motorsport. This is the GT3. The Premium Edition is the Nissan GTR and 600. The safety car itself is the Group X, and probably this goes to my only favorite thing that we just already saw from the Group 2 is the Nissan GTR GT500. The Nissan Concept 2020 Vision Gran Turismo is on this thing. The Nissan GTR Nismo and 600 R92 CP is the part of the Group C, because something wasn't the part, it was just probably outlawed. There must be 3 Skylines, the spec R33, R32, and R34, the Nürburgring spec, and it was slightly not allowed in the United States. So the Nissan Silvia KS Dia Selection S13, and probably the Zanavi Nismo GTR is the Group 2. Pagani's, 2 Pagani's is the Huayra and the Zonda R. And we got amount of Porsches, 1 Plymouth, 1 Pontiac, and many Porsches as we got here. So we got for the Porsche 208 GT9 by Porsche Sport, 908 HDI FAP. This is the Group 1 LMP1 car as well. L500R Hybrid Vision Gran Turismo 1 Group X as well. Another one is the L750R Hybrid Vision Gran Turismo 2017. Another one is the Porsche Vision Gran Turismo. It's probably that we know that we just already probably said the GT3 version is the GT3. The RCZ GT3 and the GT4. The Group B rally car is probably the RCZ. The GT line is the N200. The XNR Giga Roadster is the N300. And probably this is the Plymouth. And besides, this is the Pontiac Trans Am. It's the part of the N200 as well. And we got a little bit amount of Porsches. We got there. This is the 356A 1500 GS GT Carrera Speedster and 100. 911 Carrera RS Club Sport 993. 911 GT3 RS is the 991. The 996 is the GT3. The 997, another GT3. The 911 RSR should be supposed to be the 991, and it's the part of the Group 3. The 930 is the 911 Turbo, the N300 itself. The part of the Group C isn't probably dominant as well. It should be slow, more than the 962C. That is the part of the Group 1. And part of the Group 4 is the Cayman GT4 Club Sport. Another part of the Group 1 is the Porsche 919 Hybrid, the Porsche team as well. The Group S is the Taycan Turbo S, which is probably it's something electric as well. And the N400 is the RE Amimia as well. FD3S RX7, the Renault R8 Guidoni, Renault Clio RS, Trophy 15 and the 16, the Clio V6 V24, the Renault Megane GT4, the RS Trophy, and the safety car. Megane Trophy, the RS1 is the Group X, the RS1 GT3 is probably this one. And probably we have some sort of two Shelbys as well. The RUF CTR3 Shelby Cobra 427, as we probably speaking like this one. Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe, and the GT350 as well. And it took for so long, as we took him for right here for over 30 minutes. Let's continue about talking something. This is the Subaru BRZ S N200. The Falcon Tire Turn 14 Distribution BRZ is the Group X. The Subaru Impreza 22B-STI Vision, Impreza Coupe WRX Type R STI Vision 6. The Subaru Visive Vision Gran Turismo GT. Subaru WRX STI Isle of Man Time Attack car is the part of the Group X. The WRX GT3 and GT4, including this car as well. The WRX STI Type X, the WRX Group B road car. It's another road car as well. I'm probably not very sure that wasn't going to be the part of the Group B rally. Suzuki Swift Sport, and it goes on to the Gran Turismo 7 itself. And then we got a lot of Toyotas. We really heard from that thing as well. The GT86 GRMN, the GT86, the 86 GT Limited. I'm probably not really sure that all Toyotas being removed from Driving Empire and all of the RP games, we already know this. So another one is the Corolla Leven 3-door 1600 GT Apex 86, the Crown Atelier G, and the safety car. And probably this is the Crown, Toyota Crown as well. The GR86 Supra Racing Concept is the GT3. The Supra RZ, which is because a racing version. So the GR Supra RZ 20, I think this is the old version, is the RZ. The GR Yaris First Edition RZ High Performance, Toyota MR2 GTS, Toyota Sports 800, Sprinter Torino A86 1600, Toyota Supra 3.0 GT Turbo A, the 97 Supra RZ, the 2000 GT, the 86 Group 4. I think this is the GT86 we probably never could probably have for this only one here. Now this is the concept Toyota Supra FT1 Vision Concept. We never heard for Toyota SFR and the SFR Racing Concept. The TSO50 Hybrid is also part of the Group 1. TSO30 Hybrid, for also 2, and finally Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. That's someone's favorite. That is going to be part of the N400 category. 2 brands as Tesla Motors, the Tesla Model S Signature Performance, and the Tuscan Speed 6 as the TVR. So, looks like we're almost at the end, as we probably were going to be end of this video. We got the Volkswagen, I'm probably the Golf Mark 1 GTI, Mark 6 GTI, the GTI Roadster Vision Gran Turismo is the Group X, and another one is the Supersport Vision Gran Turismo. The GT3 is the Vision Gran Turismo is the GT3 version, also this. The Volkswagen Samba Bus Type 2 T1, and the GT4 version is the Scirocco GT4, the Volkswagen 1200, and the Beetle GT3 is the Vision Gran Turismo. And finally, Zagato Isso Revoita Zagato Vision Gran Turismo is the part of the Group X. And there we have it for the old cars for the list inside of Gran Turismo 4. This is the Gran Turismo Sport as of November 13, 2020 as well. And that should be the end of this video, because tell me if I'm wrong, and that will let me know down in the comments. So if you leave a like and subscribe and click that bell, then you're going to in for some sort of GranTurismo.com and go into this website to see the list of cars. Link in description down below. Thanks for watching and for all your support, and this is going to be Turbo Concept is signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads all later.